Hey, sir. You all right? I got an ambulance coming to check you out. Can you see out of your left eye?
My left.
For the most part, you all right?
My head is like bruised here. I got a lump.
You got lumps all over, brother.
He was punching me around the glass out.
That guy looked crazy. Somebody did him dirty. Let's continue.
Started with that lady there, blind. He was punching her first.
All right, I'm gonna check on her quick. I'll be right back with you. Hey, man. I know, I got an ambulance coming for you.
I'm okay.
Ma'am,
you just punched me in the face.
I'm a police officer. I'm gonna touch your forehead, okay? I just wanna move your hair. Okay. All right, so you got some cuts on your face. You feeling dizzy, lightheaded, anything like that?
My mouth hurts. I think he knocked one of my teeth out.
Okay, can you open your mouth for me? Yeah, you do have a little blood in your mouth. Okay, I have an ambulance coming to talk to you, man.
First of all, like, who does shit like this to, like, people in general, but the fact that you did it to, like, elderly people, bro, like, that shit is just, you a different type of mental.
Happened.
There was a man sitting next to me, and all of a sudden, I heard him fussing at these two ladies in the back, calling them bitches and saying all kind of nasty things about him, and that made me angry, so I turned to him and told him to not do that, and then he just swung on me.
Oh,
Another thing, right? You know what's weird? Like how they be saying, like, if you see something, like, say something. Like, do y'all think the world that we live in now, like, is it good to, like, involve yourself in, like, someone else's situation, like the see something, say something theory? Like, do y'all feel like in the world we live right now, like, is that counterproductive or is productive?
You told him not to fuss at the ladies in the back, and he just hauled off and hit you?
I said, don't talk to her like that. And then he started yelling at me, and then he hit me, and then he went to go get off the bus, and the door was shut, so he started wailing on the driver. From my understanding, I didn't see that part because I'm blind, but I heard it.
I have an ambulance coming to talk to you. Just sit tight, okay? Did all y'all see this?
Yes.
Good deal. Do you mind?
A lot of women, they was like, yes. Some of them, they probably try to get a bag. I don't blame them, though.
Hanging out for just a minute. I'm gonna have to talk to everyone if you're okay with it. You're not held here. If you guys want to leave, just let me know because I can talk to you really quick before I...
Oh, trust me, officer, they don't want to leave. Like, they don't want to leave.
I got a lot to do before I go. I'm gonna have an ambulance to come check them both out first. Is anybody else injured?
No.
Nobody else is injured?
No.
Okay.
I was sitting right here.
Yep.
He jumped up right there where you sit there and kicked the devil out of me.
So you were sitting right here?
I was sitting right here. He jumped up and took his foot and he kicked me.
Kicked you? How many times he kicked you?
Hey, yo, this scene remind me of Boondocks. Like, it's always that one person. Y'all know what episode I'm talking about in Boondocks? I forgot what episode it was, but the lady it was a crime, and the lady was like, I see everything. He was, y'all know what I'm talking about, yo. This remind me of that. I digress.
He kicked me by one time. He kicked me hard. After he kicked me, they said, you better shut the f*** up and knock your ass out. He jumped up and grabbed the man off of him.
So you essentially saw him fussing at them. He jumps up and starts wailing on her. That's when you stepped in and grabbed him.
When he jumped over there in her face.
That's when he jumped.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, where the men was at? Like, all the men was at? Real men.
Yeah.
When he jumped up and started hitting her, was he hitting her with closed fists, or could you see her?
He brought me down, bam, bam.
Yep, over
He
that.
got down.
What happened from your perspective?
Well, I saw him punching the lady right there, the blind lady. He was punching her in the face. I don't know what was going on, but she said something to him.
So you was punching a blonde lady, bro? Come on, we gotta do better.
He came over and started punching her in the face, punching me out. And I'm watching this, so I got on the radio. He saw that I wouldn't open the doors. He wanted me to open the door. He was trying to get through the glass and couldn't.
So that was separating you from the passengers, right? And he pulled it and just started attacking you?
Yeah.
Physically? Was he, I know it sounds like a dumb question, was he hitting you with closed fists?
Yeah.
Punching you? And he just wanted...
Yeah, like, what? I'm not like an attorney or officer, but these people clearly got assaulted, and then the officer gonna ask them, was he hitting them with a closed fist, or like, what type of question is that? And then the fact that he acknowledged that's a dumb question, why ask? It got to be a reason that he asking this question. I just don't know. I'm not an attorney or I'm not an officer. But you could clearly see this man was physically assaulted. He got a black eye and it looked like some other lashes on his face.
He let off essentially. That's why he went to attacking you.
Yeah, I was almost unconscious. I had to let him off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course,
Is there any way we can start working on getting these cameras up? What'd this guy look like?
Also, on a guy's shirt, right, you seeing that it says CAT? That stands for Chapman Area Transit. It's basically like services for like elderly people and disabled people. And Chapman, like that's a part of Savannah and Georgia. So this bus specifically just is for like the elderly and the disabled. So the fact that like I believe other people could ride on the bus as well, but it just goes to show that this bus specifically for them. So the fact that you got on this bus and attacked them, that's pussy to me. Cause it's just like it's only elderly and disabled people on this bus. I'm from Jersey. Nobody will never do nothing like that on no 24, the 31, the number 1 bus. Drop a comment if you're from New Jersey and some buses that's like crazy that, yeah, because people don't do shit like that. I feel like that was mad pussy. You really targeted, I feel like low-key you targeted this bus. But I digress. Let's continue.
Okay, he had on tan pair of pants, and a long sleeve shirt, like a long john shirt, and a blue cap.
And his hand said Savannah.
Yeah, he got gold in his mouth. Well, he real nasty.
He's a nice looking gentleman, but he got just.
Pause. Did she say he a nice looking gentleman? Oh yeah, Shorty was feeling him. Nah, he was a nice lady. He just committed like 3 felonies. For one, I believe in Georgia, is exploitation and intimidation on an elderly person and exploitation and intimidation on an elderly. Both of them charges are felonies, each 20 years. So he already looking at 40. He looking at our suspect here, this handsome man here, good looking guy here, is looking at already 40 years. And then if he said he knocked the lady tooth out, that is battery. So I don't know. That's an extra charge. And then he assaulted the bus driver too. So that's another charge. So I don't know. It's looking like it's well over 50 years. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you guys. Any y'all on the bus?
Yeah, we all.
Good deal.
I'm sitting back here.
Yep.
I heard that little lady right there was saying he stepped on her foot or something. She kept saying, well, you could have said excuse me or something. So he kept on. So finally he started using profanity. And he stood up and he was cursing her. And he kept acting like he might was going to hit her or stuff. So, everybody's scared. So I didn't know that the other lady was blind who he hit. So he kept telling her to stay out of it. So
Fuck you gonna hit somebody that can't see? Elderly, bro, look at the world we live in. It's sad.
finally, she said one more thing, and he just went to beating on him. So the driver, I thought maybe he was trying to hold him in there so y'all might come and catch him in there. So he got mad. He kept saying, open this door, open this door. He went back, and he tore the whole thing. He just pulled the whole thing right back and was trying to pull him from out of there or whatever. Then we scared he might have a gun.
Yeah.
So finally, when that door got open, he jumped out and ran.
So driver is agged out. His eyes are swelling shut. This dude straight up tore the dividing partition off to physically attack him. Beat the shit out of a blind woman. Lacerations all over her face. After physically assaulting another elderly female in here, was wrestled to the ground by the gentleman in the high visibility vest. Driver tried to keep the guy on the bus so we could get here and take him into custody. And that's when the dude just ripped the partition off.
I'm not gonna lie, right? Commuting using New Jersey Transit or any type of bus is dangerous because you could be sitting next to the fucking Terminator or the fucking, like, you feel what I'm saying? Jeepers Creeps, like, you don't know who you sitting next to, bro. That's why like I always like I have my license, and I don't feel like driving the car is any more safer because sometimes you got to drive. It's not that you could be the perfect driver in the world. You still have to drive for other people as well. So it's still your pros and your cons off on. It's still like a danger zone whatever route you take, whether you commuting in your vehicle or using New Jersey Transit. Like it's still like a chance of you getting hurt. But it just goes to show that like when you on these public transportation services, you don't know who you sitting next to. Like I got social anxiety, right? So it could be a million seats available. I'm gonna just stand up because like I don't like people like, bro, like it just be weird to me, like especially if I don't know you, like hell no, I just rather stand there. Some of these buses be like dead ass dirty too. So it is what it is. Let's continue, yo.
I went to town. He was like, I was losing consciousness, so I finally just let him out. I got to get pictures of him. If you could work with Kat on getting video footage, if you could talk to female in the black here and the blue right here, that'd be
all right, I'll get their statements, I'll get their information, I'll do supplemental, okay?
Do you mind if I grab a picture of your face to document your injuries, if you don't mind? Is that okay?
That's what you have to do.
I do. You're pretty busted up.
Are y'all working on getting camera footage?
Yeah, we're calling the safety manager because he can get it immediately.
Do you mind if I take some photographs of your injuries?
Yeah, but can I go somewhere else?
Yes. Where do you want to go?
Anywhere?
Do you want to go sit at the rear of my car?
She said anywhere else, but then I don't blame her though.
Away from everyone?
Yes,
we can bring you out there. You may want to go the other way. They got broken glass on the ground over here.
I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, I'm okay. All right. God bless you for holding each other. Yeah, God bless you.
While police are getting all the information they can about the suspect, they have no idea he's still in the area, just a few blocks away.
Well, everyone's out here looking for him, so what'd you see? What happened?
He's starting to
Lizzie, I know he a few blocks away. I heard you the narrator.
beating the white lady. Can't stop bleeding, and I gave her a lot of napkin. I'm sorry, is that normal?
No.
Okay.
Not normal. That's
scary.
This would be my first.
Lady, don't piss me off. Did she ask is that normal? Like, lady. Yeah, you know what, y'all?
I've been here 5 years.
That's really scary because blood everywhere.
I'm all bloody, you know. I'm gonna get blood on stuff.
You're okay. My main concern is if you want to be more comfortable back here, that's fine with me. I'm gonna go ahead and turn up the air for you. I'm not gonna shut you in. I know it gets a little claustrophobic back here. So, how you doing, man?
All right. Thank you for coming.
Sorry I wasn't sooner, but
Yeah.
thank you for sticking around and taking care of her. I still have ambulance.
One other thing, right? Shout out to these cops too. You can see that like the civilians is really like appreciative, like that the cops. It's really some good cops out there. Shout out to these cops in Chapman and Savannah and Georgia.
This is coming for you both. Do you mind if I photograph your injuries now?
Sure.
Any point did you feel like you were gonna lose consciousness?
I don't know. It was kind of a blur when she started hitting me, but I didn't fall down or anything.
Okay. You have a pretty good laceration right below your left eye. This is going to sound like a real dumb question. If we can find them, do you want to press charges or battery?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, so this is the second dumb question. So I guess it gotta be protocol for him to ask these dumb questions. Like, I guess it gotta be protocol. It have to be. That's the only logical thing I could think of.
I don't think so. The other people said it seemed like he was on drugs or having a mental health issue. I don't know. I don't really feel like that's going to help anybody.
Okay. So this is what I'll tell you, is if you don't want to press charges and they don't want to press charges, he's probably not going to get arrested. If you do want to press charges, it's not something that's going to require you to go to court all the time or do anything like that. We handle that.
He attacked the bus driver, and that's unsafe for everyone.
Absolutely.
Lady, in other words, lady, he's saying he encouraged you to press charges, lady. Like, but legally, he can't force you. Like, lady, press charges.
He severely injured the bus driver, okay, and he could have severely injured you more so than you are, or injured other people on that bus. And regardless of drugs or mental health, there's a way we have to act in public, and usually arrest is in the first step in getting some of that help.
Well, I won't be able to ID him, but if everyone else can, then I would consider pressing charges. I don't really know how any of this works.
There's no pressure at all. Right now, my main concern is I want to get you medically cared for. Again, you're free to leave at any point. If you say, bring me home, I don't want to talk to you guys anymore, I'll do that, okay? We're probably going to have a detective come out and investigate this one. Because the bus driver's pretty injured.
I like him. I know him. He drives me home every
So
day.
he seems like a very nice guy. Seems like he was looking out for you, and everyone on the bus was trying to look out for each other. Are you okay with waiting back here for just a minute? I'll come back and check on you, okay?
Yeah, I'm good. You've been very kind. Just so you guys know, I can't see a daggone thing.
I know, you're good. Hang tight. I'll leave this door open for you.
Police are now able to obtain the surveillance footage of the attack. The suspect is seen yelling at the elderly woman and getting in her face before the blind woman says something to him. He then gets in her face very quickly as if he's going to assault her, then stands up to defend herself, and the suspect begins hitting her repeatedly. The man with the high visibility vest then tackles the suspect, bringing him to the front.
Yo, shout out to the nigga in the vest, bro. Shout out to the nigga in the vest. Like, yo, shout out to him, bro. Because a lot of people would have just sat right there and not did anything. Because people got families. Nowadays, it's bad out here, bro. I don't care where you at in the world, bro. Like, even the richest motherfuckers, like shit happened to them, bro. It is bad out here. So for that man to get it, he knew that shit was wrong. Write in the comments if you would have been a good Samaritan. I think I would have. Yeah, I definitely would have helped them, bro. That's crazy. That's just crazy, because I probably would put my life in danger. That's crazy, bro. Put in the comments if you would have helped them or not.
Near the bus driver, the suspect then notices the bus driver calling for police using his radio and tries to force him to open the door so he can leave. When the bus driver refuses, the suspect begins yanking on and reaching around the glass partition to force the driver to open the door. The suspect then completely destroys the glass partition and begins beating the bus driver, punching him 10 times before the driver has to oblige him, due to him later saying he was about to lose consciousness. The suspect then leaves the scene. An officer now locates the suspect a couple blocks away from the crime scene and attempts to detain him.
Listen, I've been cool with you, man. I'm going to ask you to stand up, though. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back real quick.
What I did?
We got to figure some things out.
Did he? Yeah, did he just ask what? All right. Dead giveaway.
Okay.
What for what?
We got a call that came down. Description very well matches you. It probably isn't you, but we have to figure some stuff out. So.
Man, listen, I just walked up here. I didn't do shit.
Up from where?
I just walked up.
Yeah, when officers, I love, like, officers' tactics. The tactic he just used right there, that's just to let his guard down, saying that it's probably isn't you. The officer clearly knows it is this guy. He's seeing footage, and he matched the description of the suspect. So that was the officer tactic, basically saying that it probably isn't you, to let the suspect guard down. Fire.
From this way, it got me to.
I got you. I've seen like about 4 other guys wearing beige. So we're gonna be a quick 1-2, figure it out, and then we'll be done, man.
Figure it out, man. I mean, I just had to stand up with my hand behind, but I ain't do nothing.
I got you, but that's why we got to figure it out. So it's just gonna be a brief detention, all right, man?
I didn't do nothing. So why you put your hands on me, man?
Listen.
They be like, you're not arrested, you're just detained. No, they try to get them handcuffs on you, gang.
I didn't do nothing, man. I just walked up here.
Here's how it's gonna happen. I'm asking you.
I didn't do nothing. So what you asking me?
Can I say something?
Sure.
So how can, if you say y'all seen other guys with bad description?
They're being stopped as well. He ain't the only one.
Well, I ain't seen nobody stop.
He's giving beaters and butt head.
For me, that's not about to happen.
I understand that, but dude, we have a job we have to do. Okay.
You have a job, but I didn't do nothing, man. So what you mean? I got to put my hand behind my back until you figure something out. Go ahead, figure it out. That's
how this works.
It's not.
It's kind of cool to be rebellious, but when an officer approach you and you have this type of energy, it only just makes you look even more guilty. A person know that they didn't do anything, it's kind of just like whatever, like do what you gotta do type shit. I know you have some people they know that they know that they're not guilty of any crime and they still give the officers a hard time, but clearly this guy has committed like 3 felonies. Like, they got his description. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on.
I work.
We got.
I just walked up.
Proper description.
Why you know it's me?
Well, I didn't say it was you.
So what the f*** you talking about putting my hand behind my back for?
Listen, brother. Yeah, just calm down.
I am calm, but you can't calm.
I got you, sir.
Oh, the friend got some sense. The friend said, calm down. At least somebody got some sense.
I didn't do nothing. I just walked up here. I just walked up here.
I got you.
33 Alpha 1.
Like I said, I'm asking you nicely to help us out to make the
Nah,
situation
I'm not
go.
helping you out.
33
I didn't do
Alpha 1.
nothing.
You're going to be out with who?
So again, what happens when I ask and it doesn't happen? Like you don't help us out here, right? We're gonna have to use force.
Use force? You mean you gonna use force?
Like I'm saying, we're trying to figure out an incident.
And you gonna have to figure it out. But it ain't got nothing to do with me. So you have to figure it out.
Like I'm saying, we're going to briefly detain you.
You ain't about to briefly detain shit, because I didn't do shit. So that's not about to happen. You're not about to briefly detain nothing, man. Because I didn't do nothing. I just walked up
Like I
here.
said, man, I'm giving you a lot of chances.
You ain't giving me no chances, man. How you giving me some chances? I just walked up here, you gonna tell me to put my hands behind my back for nothing? Man, f you.
Yeah.
Put my hand behind my back for nothing. I ain't do shit. What?
This ain't gonna end well.
I ain't do shit. So what the hell you talking
I
about?
don't want to do this, but
Man, I'm not putting my
how
hand
it's gonna
behind my
happen
back
is-
on shit. I didn't do shit, nigga. The f you talking about?
We y'all deciding what y'all gonna do.
You ain't about to stand. Nah, ain't no, he ain't gotta stand.
I'm just
Nothing.
trying to figure it out.
You ain't gotta be part of nothing.
hey,
Hey man, don't run up on me. I ain't do shit.
I was just trying to inform you that 36 and 33 is out with that subject.
The right hand.
36 Alpha 1. So,
Shorty. That's a lady on.
another unit down here and possibly a supervisor for use of
Man,
force.
yeah, see supervisor. Cause I ain't even.
I'll be in route.
I just walked up here. And you gonna grab me and tell me I'm under arrest for nothing?
He's good. He's good.
Hey man, you gonna get
Just let
off me, man?
I got this. Switch.
I'm gonna ask you one more time to get off me.
Okay. Lift your leg.
We got him detained.
Did you get off the cat bus after getting out of Gateway? Okay. Well, like I said, we're trying to figure it out, and you being aggressive towards
Ain't been no
us.
aggressive.
When I'm asking you to do
I
simple
just walked
things,
up here.
you just walked up here from where?
From the damn I don't fucking know.
How'd your hands get all torn up?
I just came up here. I ain't do nothing. I just walked up here. They pull up saying I fit the description or something. I just walked up here.
You want to set him up?
Come on, brother. Sit up for me.
Wait, didn't that lady say a good looking? Why the fuck she lied? That lady lied. Why that lady lie, lady? Let me find out, lady. You want them buns clapped? Like, let me find out.
Why do you have to do this?
I ain't do shit. What the fuck you talking about?
Why didn't
bro?
you just like listen when I was talking to you about what we
listen,
were
bro. How
doing?
you gonna pull up on me and tell me I fit the description on something that I just walked up there?
You think I'll just make that up?
The suspect is now transported to the hospital for the use of force, where he still isn't cooperative.
Let's go. I'm ready to go.
Jump in, broken, and get knocked out.
I never get knocked out. Okay. Never.
Sit down, dude.
Never. Never. Talking about
In the car.
you can't do you doing all that with that bag. You get the cuffs on me. You won't never do this cuffs on me. I promise you that.
Do it either way.
Light it out, flip your ass, though. Yeah, I'll never get knocked out. Never. What the f you gonna do?
This incident took place in Chatham County, Georgia, in June 2025 on a Chatham area transit bus, also known as a CAT bus. The arrested suspect, 40-year-old Brandon Collier, has a lengthy criminal history involving 43 prior arrests in Chatham County dating all the way back to 2002 for crimes such as aggravated battery, aggravated assault, drug possession, obstruction, resisting, terroristic threats, and cruelty to children. In fact, just months prior to the bus attack, Brandon was arrested for threatening victims while holding an upside-down liquor bottle as a weapon in public, which led to him fighting Savannah police officers officers when they confronted him. For that incident, he was charged with 2 counts of felony willful obstruction by threats or violence, simple battery, terroristic threats, possession of drug-related objects, and probation violation. He was able to bond out of jail and was released back into the public. Due to this incident, along with his many prior arrests, the bus attack sparked public outrage in the area as local officials, including the mayor of Savannah, condemned the attack. Officials from CAT also released statements saying they were deeply disturbed by the attack and that safety protocols would be reviewed and improved following the attack. They have since ordered new safety shields for the CAT buses and are in the beginning stages of upgrading their training for bus drivers. They also announced that this kind of behavior will not be tolerated and have terminated Brandon's rider privileges indefinitely. Following the bus attack, Brandon was charged with 2 counts of felony aggravated assault, 2 counts of felony aggravated battery, felony exploitation and intimidation of a disabled adult or elderly person, felony second-degree criminal damage to property, and 2 counts of obstruction. In October 2025, Brandon took a plea deal for both the bus incident and the incident where he threatened people with a liquor bottle and fought police. He pleaded guilty to 1 count of aggravated battery, 1 count of aggravated assault, exploitation and intimidation of a disabled or elderly person, second-degree criminal damage to property, 1 count of willful obstruction by threats or violence, and terroristic threats, while all other charges were dismissed. Brandon was then sentenced to 10 years in prison and 10 years of probation, and was sentenced as a repeat offender, meaning he must serve the prison portion without parole eligibility. The victims, while they both survived, suffered serious and disfiguring injuries to their faces, and multiple of her teeth appeared to be chipped or broken. She and the bus driver were taken to the hospital and treated for their injuries. They have since made a lengthy and arduous recovery.
You know what's scary? You never really know what somebody's carrying inside them, whether it be anger, resentment, or instability.